Once again, the year is 1990, a very good year indeed. And From the Cradle, Eric Clapton. First time I heard that, it was just, blues classics. I didn't know it was not Eric Clapton songs at that time as a child or a young teenager. It was the first time I heard the blues with a more sophisticated, not just arrangement but performance. His playing, it's not always there, but his singing is something. It's funny, right? Some people, my wife didn't even know he was a guitarist. She knows him as a singer. I love that album because it had that rock edge with his playing. It's not as flashy as Stevie Ray or Gary Moore, but it felt like he can play more jazzy or more bluesy, but he can also play as a rock musician. And something that really spoke to me was how he used silence, how he used simple phrases, simple ideas or motifs to punctuate between the vocals, which is pretty basic in the blues language. But the way he used that, maybe because I really see him as a singer playing guitar rather than Stevie Ray, that it's a guitarist singing. It was really interesting to me listening to that guy because it was a different tone. And sometimes I was like, it sounds like a strat. Sometimes it sounds like something else. I can't put my finger on it. Years later, I discovered that he used something like this for some of the songs. I was really impressed that his tone was not pleasing to my ears. It's almost too fuzzy. It's clean, but it's not very clean. But there's some compression. I always wanted a little more of everything. It took me a while to really get delivered like the whole package, right? The tone, the playing, the singing, the arrangement, like everything's in the right place, in the right time. I did a few songs from that album with my blues band a while ago. Once again, never try to copy note by note and learn what he was doing. Rather than that, I was trying to capture the feeling and the expression. This guitar felt very appropriate. Even with songs that originally he recorded with the Strat, it just felt right. So I'm using a Marshall JTM 45 Blues Breaker original. The studio had one. There was a Dumbo right next to it. I used for a few tracks, not for this particular project. I had this guitar for the Gary Moore sessions. I used the Les Paul and still the Blues Breaker, which he used on the Still Got the Blues album, as the legend says. And for the Stevie Ray, I used that with the Strat. I could have used the Dumbo, but it was an overdrive special, not the silver or steel string, whatever. Never trying to really copy those tones. I'm not a Tony freak or tone chaser in that sense. I need to have the same gear, the same things, because we don't have the same hands, right? That's what makes the difference. So I'm just trying to get something that I like, a tone that I enjoy. It's not too far from whatever they've done, because that's the influence part and their playing and everything they did before. So just out of respect, I try to stay in the same ballpark, but nothing will stop me to play a Stevie Ray song or a Jimi Hendrix song with my Les Paul. Spoiler alert, next video will be about Jimi Hendrix. Here's some examples and also some of the sessions we did in the studio a while ago. I hope you guys are having fun with this series so far. It's been fun for me to remember some of these memories as first as a music lover and all the struggles trying to get access to information, to music, to this kind of passion that grows in you before becoming a professional musician. I hope you guys enjoy some of these stories. We're approaching the end, but not the real one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing to this channel. This video is not sponsored by Gibson. It's sponsored by you watching the commercials and everything. So I hope you guys had some fun. Please watch this next video. I don't know which one it is at this point, but once again, thank you.